Welcome to the Film Frenzy podcast. My name is Benjamin. This is Carter, and this is a podcast where we talk about all things film, television, movies, sometimes story-based video games. And today we've got a fun topic for you today. A couple of things I think we're talking about today. I don't know what the second one is. I know one of them. So why don't you tell our audience what we're checking out today?
Okay.
Our audience, our followers.
I think I want to talk about three things today.
Okay, great.
Three things. I don't care what order. One's gonna take me like 10 seconds, but I want to go ahead and do it because might as well. So we're gonna do top 10 best fight scenes of superhero movies or shows specifically. Mm-hmm. It can't be just any other fight scene from
John Wick's not making the list.
Yeah. I forget the. Oh yeah, I have a special topic for him. We're gonna go through a bunch of different older MCU characters, and then they're like replacements, and we're gonna choose which one's a better character overall. And then I also just watched the entire Peacemaker show, so I want to go ahead and review that here.
Okay. Why don't we start Peacemaker since it doesn't involve me?
Okay, so my review of Peacemaker. Spoilers. It's a stupid, funny show. There's a lot of dumb things about it. Like the whole entire alien invasion thing, I thought that was dumb. There was a whole thing talking about the cow, and that was so stupid. The helmets all had special powers. That was so weird. There was one that was human torpedo, and it got launched into this big alien worm. It was so weird. But the whole storyline with him and his dad was actually really intriguing, except for his costume. If his costume didn't look so stupid, it'd be fine. But I thought that was cool. I actually, at the beginning, I was like, why the heck does he have a pet eagle? That's so stupid. I kind of liked the eagle at the end. I thought it was pretty cool.
Okay.
But I love Vigilante as a character. I think he's hilarious. He's a little too stupid because John Cena's already kind of a dumber character.
He's kind of a dumber guy in general.
But I thought I didn't really think too much of it. And then I had one more thing to say. I really have to think. There's one big point, and pretty much all of the suits weren't really good. All the superhero suits weren't very good except for Vigilante.
Okay. Yeah, I've watched a total of 5 minutes of that show, so I have nothing to add to this one at all.
I'd give it a 6.5 out of 10 because I had fun with it.
Wow, that's high.
Because I had fun with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard it is pretty funny.
It is pretty funny. It's like Deadpool where it says the F word a lot, except I feel like there's so many times it's just forced at this point.
All right, so I have to ask you, put it in, where does it slot in with the MCU / Netflix shows? What is it on par with?
Well, okay. / Netflix, or I'm just gonna say Disney Plus shows.
Okay, we'll go with Disney Plus.
I can't. I haven't really thought about the Netflix with the.
Yeah.
So I'll have to think about that. But so I'd say it's better. It's definitely better than like Secret Invasion. It'd be high. It'd be on one of the higher ones. It's better than Miss Marvel.
Wow, okay.
I think Ironheart's a better show, but I think I might have enjoyed this. I think it's right where Ironheart stands for me.
Okay, well, okay.
It's right around Ironheart for me. And I like Ironheart a lot more than a lot of people, so.
Yeah. How has the reaction to Ironheart been? I haven't really paid attention.
Mediocre. I mean, there's a good amount of people saying it's a good show, just give it a chance, and there's a good amount of people hating it. And almost all the hate I've seen towards it was just for that one line at the very beginning where it's like Tony Stark's just
oh yeah,
Iron Man because he's a billionaire. So many people hate that entire show because of that one line. Even Robert Downey Jr. liked the show. Was he paid to say that? I don't know, but he said he liked the show. So yeah. I would recommend just watching a recap if you want to watch the Peacemaker Season 2 show.
Instead of sitting through the whole
thing, but if you want to watch the whole thing, that's up to you too. You might love it. So, yeah. I'd say we do the top 10 fight scenes before we do the other thing.
All right, so as usual, we each come up with a top 10 list. We haven't seen each other's. We start with some honorable mentions. I will say this: I am not super confident in this list.
Oh, me either.
I could easily be talked into swapping some of the rankings on these. I kind of did this fast, but I just wanted to get my first impressions going down it. I've already changed it a couple of times, and there's no one in here. I have one or two slots that I'm like, yeah, I'll fight for that, but that's it.
On my list, I think all of these would be my top 13 because the honorable mentions, no matter what. It's just the ordering for mine that I don't know if I agree with fully because, like, I did it pretty fast, and rethinking this, I probably don't agree with all of it. I made it like a week ago. And there are a few that I have a feeling he's going to say that I definitely disagree that deserve top 10, or some that don't deserve top 10, so...
All right, so I have 4 honorable mentions, so I'll do 2 to start us off. First one, boy, I could put this in the top 10 easy. I really liked the Superman versus clone. I don't know, is he gonna be?
Maybe Bizarro.
Okay. But just primarily the 2 of them. I mean, I guess the engineer, is that what she was called?
Yeah.
Was also involved in all of that too. But overall, I really liked that battle between Superman and the clone. I had to have Carter explain to me why he dove to the earth at the end because I couldn't figure out why he went up in the air and then dove to the earth. But I really liked that battle. And then like he threw a bus at him at the end or something, and that was pretty cool. That was pretty awesome.
Dislocated his shoulder just to do that.
Oh yeah, dislocated his shoulder so that he could, or broke his arm, one or the other, so that he could throw a bus at him. And then number 2, also involving Superman. This one was barely made the list. I, for some reason, really like Superman's resurrection in Justice League. That little battle that they have.
You so
especially when Flash starts flying around them, and he thinks, I've got Superman because I'm so fast, and time slows down. But then all of a sudden, Superman's eyes move with him, and he realizes, oh crap, Superman can move as fast as I can, and gets him. And it was very short in a not great movie. This is, by the way, the Snyder cut. I don't remember how it turned out in the original one, but an okay movie. It was probably my favorite fight scene from that movie.
I think that one you just said is in my top 20. It's not on my list. The first one, I thought it was just more of a generic fight. I didn't think too much of it, to be honest.
It was okay to me until he dislocated his arm or throw the bus at him. That was just a sweet moment. A lot of my fights come down to 1 or 2 moments in it that I thought were really great.
That's fair. I'm not gonna argue too much on that.
My first 2?
Do I say all 3 of mine?
No, just 1. Oh no, that's right. We do them all.
Yeah.
So for the honorable mentions. All right. So my third honorable mention. I'm feeling you're not gonna agree with this one. Maybe not. I really like the Spider-Man Far From Home scene. I don't love Far From Home. It's not my favorite movie. That's the second one, right? I always get these mixed up. Okay. But that drone battle when he's jumping off the drones and flying through the air, and he comes up, they just have a couple of really awesome cinematography moments that make you just like want to stand up. They're just super, super exciting.
I forgot about that.
The actual getting Mysterio, whatever, who cares at the end. They totally sold on the character Mysterio. But I really like the drone battle. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. You have one more?
And then I have one more. This one could easily make my top 10. It's also the only reason it probably didn't because it is kind of short, and it has more to do with where it places in the rest of the series than it does the actual scene. But that final battle between Daredevil and Wilson Fisk in the season 3 finale, when they're duking it out, and he finally doesn't kill him. It's just an awesome moment.
That's not your top 10?
It didn't make my top 10.
Wow. I have that.
It very well could have, and we could easily. You could talk me into that.
I have that abnormally high, so you'll see that. I'm gonna have 4 honorable mentions too. Totally forgot about the Far From Home scene, so I'm just gonna throw that in my honorable mention because I still have time to do that.
Yep.
My podcast, I make the rules. 13. Just watch Guardians of the Galaxy 2. The Yondu arrow scene when they're all escaping the Ravagers. It's Groot, Rocket, Yondu. There's that one point where in the very middle, and Yondu's looking at the cameras, flicking it around. Rocket's just shooting the walls, and because he can look at the cameras too, and he's killing people. Groot threw that one person off the bridge. It was such an awesome
I
scene.
just remember two more scenes. But anyway, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. That scene's absolutely awesome. And I just have to say this really quick. After rewatching Guardians of the Galaxy 2, I can agree with myself again. I've rewatched the first one. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is significantly better than the first one by a lot. It's just funnier. The characters are better. The chemistry's better. The bad guy's better. It's just a better movie overall.
I used to go really hard on the first one being better. I don't fight as hard anymore for that. 2 is better. I will admit, the last time I rewatched 2 is better than I've always given it credit for. But
I don't understand why people don't like it. I don't. I really don't understand it at all. I don't have a single big problem with that movie at all.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's got the wonderful at the end when Baby Groot is like running through trying to plant the bomb, and they have a whole discussion about the bomb, and he's like, "Now press this button or don't press this button."
Dude, it's hilarious.
It's just really fun.
And I think Mantis is hilarious in this movie too. So
the movie is better. No, mark my words. Yes, I'll admit that movie's better, and I've been given it credit for.
I think this is going to be on your list.
Is this still an honorable mention?
Yeah, that was only my first.
Oh, okay.
But the final battle from No Way Home is one of my honorable mentions. The one with the 3 Spider-Men. I thought
I'll withhold my thoughts on that.
I thought it was good. I mean, it's really cool to see all 3 of them fight together. It's just not. It's not as cool as any of the other ones above this. And then the Into the Spider-Verse fight scene where it's Miles. I mean, I guess you could do that whole scene, but specifically Miles versus Kingpin is just awesome. The animation's great, and when he says "Hey," the whole screen freezes, and then bam, Kingpin's dead. So great.
Gosh, that is great. I totally forgot about that movie. I'm telling you, my list is not great.
No, but that's all my honorable mentions. So,
okay.
Yep.
So we're into the top 10. I keep going back and forth. I really think that Daredevil and Fist season 3 finale should be higher on this list. I sold on it.
I'll talk about it.
Okay, my number 10, the Battle of Sokovia. I don't love.
Okay.
I don't love.
Age of Ultron.
Age of Ultron, the movie. But I do like that battle, and honestly, the Hawkeye line. He's like, there's wizards, and I got
this
a bow
is like
in here.
our third time talking about it on the podcast.
And I never get that line
We never
right.
get it right.
But that line alone makes it amazing. But it's a pretty good battle scene, and I like Vision a lot. Vision is shown off in that one. So that's good. It's good.
I think there's that one freeze frame of them circling and they're all killing robots. That's really cool. It's that. Spoiler alert. That's not on my list.
Yeah.
The Battle of Sokovia is not on my list.
The Battle of Sokovia is my number 10. Barely made the list, but it got there.
My number 10, following the theme with, okay, it's not an Avengers movie, the Civil War scene, and I did group this together with the Iron Man versus Captain America scene when they're, where are they? In, like, Antarctica or something? When they're fighting the second time in that movie, it's just Captain America and Iron Man. I don't remember where they were. Was it Russia or something?
Russia, I think.
But, all I know is they were just in a snowy place, but that part's really cool. And then the airport scene's also awesome. But I mean, it's really cool. I just, like I said the last one, all these I think are more fun to watch than this one.
I have some thoughts on that, but we'll come back.
Okay.
By the way, the city is flying. We're fighting an army of robots, and I have a bow and arrow. None of this makes sense.
Oh, it's so awesome.
It's such a great moment.
It's so awesome because I mean. Why the heck is Hawkeye there?
None of this makes sense.
It's
What a great moment. Marvel is at its best when it can poke fun at itself. When it just accepts the fact that this doesn't make any sense. Well, just like Superman. One of my favorite moments of Superman was when they make the joke about the glasses.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's just poking fun at the silliness of it. Let's all just laugh at it and move on. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, my number 9. I could have swapped this with the Far From Home scene, and I did. I went back and forth. Spider-Man No Way Home final battle.
So it's not as high as I thought you'd put it.
Nah, it's number 9. I really like it. It's a super hard nostalgia moment for me. I was like, people say it was fan service to put the 3 Supermen in and the other villains, and yes, I was one of those fans you were serving, and I loved every second of it.
No, it was definitely fan service, but they did it really, really well. So, like...
I enjoyed it. I loved it. Yeah, I don't have much to say about it. Ned getting the magic powers was surprising and funny. Overall, it was just good. I really enjoyed it.
My number 9. Okay, this one I didn't know if it counted, so I put one I also wasn't sure about with it. Two ones that I think deserve it. So it's like 9, and like there's 2 9s for me. The Guardians of the Galaxy 3 final battle. I haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy since it came out in theaters. So that was, 2 years ago now. So I don't remember it very well. I'm going to rewatch it soon. So I didn't want to put it up there. I remember it being cool, but I didn't want to put it up there because I didn't remember it. And then it's my favorite show. I had to put it on there. And it's my favorite episode. The entire episode of the Invincible War. I don't think that really counted because it's an entire episode. It's multiple different battles, but I still wanted to put it up there. I knew you were gonna say that. That's so hard. Dude. I mean, definitely not the one where Tim versus Angstrom. It's gotta. It's either.
I know the one that's easily mine.
It's that one's yours.
No, I know what mine is.
It might be the one that's like. It's probably the one when it's him and Adam Eve fighting. No, it's either him and Adam Eve fighting like the Omnimark, and the other one, or the one where they're fighting him in the Guardians of the Globe HQ.
Mine is Rexplode.
Yeah, that too.
Turning his bones into a weapon. That was pretty awesome.
Honestly, I think, it's not the same episode, but the Conquest fight was amazing too.
That was a really good one. Full disclosure, when I was putting this list together, I forgot about Guardians of the Galaxy. The third battle, I don't remember the details. I just remember feeling really liking it. And I completely forgot about Invincible. Invincible might have made the list.
Oh my gosh, did you hear it got renewed for season 5?
Yeah, I did.
And they're in the middle of doing the voice lines for it too. Nice. Oh, I'm so pumped. Oh my gosh.
Because it's 4 that we're waiting on, right? So we got this and another season.
Yeah, they're just working on the animation because they're working a lot harder on it. So apparently they're gonna start even earlier on the season 5. I'm so pumped, dude. What a peak show.
Yeah, that's a really good one. Okay, this is probably my most controversial one to make the list. I just like it because of the moment. I like it, honestly, more than the main character. So the final battle in Dark Knight Rises, when the cops all rise up and the city, but mostly it's the cops marching in and the guy who is like the head guy who's hiding, the head cop, and then he comes out and he ends up dying. But it's just a really cool moment. Getting to see, it's kind of weird to see, but Batman fighting in daylight, which is just a different thing altogether, was cool. The snow was falling. Just a cool moment. And my favorite Batman, that's not my favorite Batman movie, but that's my favorite Batman, was the Christopher Nolan Batman. And so that was just, if I had to pick one battle scene from that trilogy, one battle scene had to make it in my top 10, and it's that one.
I just don't remember that very well. I don't remember any of the fight scenes in that movie, any of those movies very well, so can't really.
That's fair.
My number 8 is the hallway scene in Daredevil.
Ooh, okay. I will have to hold my thoughts on that.
Yeah, it's really cool. I don't really have much to say about it.
I have a lot to say about it, so I'm gonna say it.
Okay, I'm not gonna say anything then.
All right, so that's your number 8. My number 7. From here to me, these start to get great from here on out. So I could honestly swap a lot of these, and I'd be fine with it. This is more, again, you'll find I'm big on one single moment in a fight scene. I had to put this in here because it's the most excited you've ever seen me get in a TV show, when Daredevil shows up in the church scene in the fight versus Bullseye, and I literally stood up and yelled.
That. Yeah, I forgot about that.
When you thought Karen or somebody was going to die, because, by the way, Daredevil did a great job, and they continue to do a great job of keeping the stakes very high. You don't know what character they're going to kill off.
Oh, yeah.
You have no idea. So anytime somebody's in danger, you're going, hey, basically anybody but Daredevil's going to die, is potentially going to die. So he shows up out of nowhere, kicks a Bullseye's butt, and it's just such a big moment in the show. And I literally stood up and yelled.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I don't want to. I bet our neighbors remember that.
Yeah,
too.
I bet your neighbors know I like that one a lot. So that's my number 7.
I forgot about that. So sorry, that's not on my list, but it should be. My number 7 is something I think's in your list because you talked about it earlier when you were making the list, but somehow mine's still lower than yours because everything above this is just incredible.
Yeah.
But the Mr. Terrific scene in Superman.
Oh wow, that's much lower than I thought you were gonna rank it.
I mean, it's like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So like, it's awesome. It's super cool. I think we talked about it enough on the last episode. I don't think I have to go that in depth on it.
It's peak James Gunn fight scene.
Oh yeah,
sure. Like some kind of pop song playing in the background, slow motion, spinning cameras. Like it's got everything that James Gunn does really, really well. Hint that's coming up for me.
I had a feeling. So like,
great battle.
I mean, just because it's number 7 doesn't mean it's like
sure.
It doesn't mean it's not good. Just everything above this is just peak. Yeah.
Okay, my number 6. I'm curious to see if this makes your list or not. The Battle in New York, Avengers 1. I didn't think so because you don't love Avengers 1.
I don't.
Battle in New York is when you first get to see the team truly come together. It has Hulk at arguably the best Hulk in the MCU. This is when he's at his best because they'll let him just be the Hulk and he's not a bad guy because he's a bad guy a little bit in Age of Ultron.
Okay, yeah, that's when I like him the most though.
Yeah, but the puny god moment is awesome. Of course, the iconic scene of them all coming together on the bridge, Hawkeye jumping off the building and turning around and firing the arrow back. I mean, it's got so many iconic moments that it's hard for me not. I mean, it's the first iconic moment of the MCU, so it had to make my list, and it landed at number 6.
I mean, I just don't think it's as good as any of the other ones I said. I mean, I remembered liking it. It does have some pretty iconic moments. And when I said I don't like Avengers 1 as much, I still think it's like a great movie. It's
it's just not as high.
Top 10 Marvel movies of all time for sure. It's just not as high as some other people would put it. But I just don't think it's as cool. I really don't. I mean,
that's fair.
I think the coolest moment in that is when Bruce Banner said, "That's my secret cap. I'm always angry."
Yes,
that scene is awesome.
Punches the thing into the face.
Yeah, yeah. That part was absolutely awesome, especially because you saw how much destruction they already did, and he stopped it with one hand. I thought that was really cool.
Oh my gosh, it was so cool.
But
again, my favorite Hulk in the whole MCU. That's probably a major reason why it made my list.
But if I did top 15, it'd be right behind the Far From Home. Okay. I think so. It'd be number 15. My number 6, which I think it might be a little low compared to you, is the Infinity War.
Oh yeah.
Where they're fighting Iron Man's team.
Oh, I forgot about that one. I'm kind of wrapping that together, but okay.
I didn't. But Iron Man's team's fighting him. It wasn't as cool.
Throws a planet at him.
Yeah, the one part where Spider-Man jumps through the portals and he's like, punch or 1 punch, 2 punch, something like that. That was hilarious, and then Thanos grabs him. It's
one of the most frustrating moments in movie history.
I love Star-Lord, but I don't like him in that movie.
Turning into the loser.
Why
they like almost ruined his character. I mean, I get why they had to do it, and it was important for the storyline. But he turned into the villain for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was your number. We just did number 6, right?
Yep.
Number 5, way higher than yours. I'm not feeling confident with this at number 5. But I'll put it there primarily because Spider-Man's first true entry into the MCU. So the Civil War airport battle. And particularly, I love that Spider-Man Falcon fight.
Yeah, I was right about to say
geeking out over Falcon and being there. The hilarious Hawkeye and Black Widow half-hearted fight because they really aren't actually against each other. It's my favorite battle from that movie, and it's just another iconic battle, and I really like it. Avengers 1.5 or 2.5. It'd be 2.5.
Yeah, I mean it's hard for me to say why they can't be this high when I almost think they could be this high too. So it's hard. That's kind of why we're putting other things in this episode because there's not as much back and forth going on during this. But what was I going? Oh, number 5, the Endgame final battle.
Holy cow, that low, huh?
Yeah, it's
wow.
It's everything above here To all five of these.
You better remembered some movies I didn't remember because I have a heart. Well, that kind of gives away where I put mine. But yeah, okay, sure.
No, I have a feeling the rest of these should be on your list. But every single other one of these top 5, I was like on the edge of my seat, and I was also on the edge of my seat here. It's just like, I mean, I don't know. I like this.
I'm gonna save my thoughts.
Yeah, I'm also
reserving my thoughts.
Don't really know what to say.
This is one that could have slid down the list. I probably put it higher than I should have. It probably because it's from my favorite fight scene from a really good movie, and I wanted it to score well because of it. So the Mr. Terrific scene.
Okay.
Superman said enough about it, but I really like it. It slotted in at number 4 for me. Could have gone lower. 4 is fine.
Yeah. I have a little bit of a hot take. So I just said the Endgame final battle scene.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not my hot take right now is that's not the best fight scene in the movie. I think, which is my number 4 is another fight scene from this movie. It's the Captain America versus the Captain America
That's a good fight scene.
That is an awesome fight scene because it's hilarious.
That is America's.
Oh yeah, no, it's hilarious. You see him see Peggy Carter's little thing, and they both freeze for a second, and they both go back into attacking each other.
Yeah.
They fall. It's so cool.
Really good fight scene.
It's so cool.
I kind of forgot about that one. That's a good one. I won't argue with that one.
And I don't think many people would put it above the final battle. I think I'm one of the only
that
people.
is a hot take for it.
But I love that scene. Maybe it's because that scene feels so much more unique to me.
Sure. Everybody knew the Endgame final battle was coming.
Yeah.
But okay, Infinity War Battle of Wakanda is my number 3.
Wow.
So many great moments in there. Thor arriving for the first time with what's his new weapon called?
Stormbreaker.
Stormbreaker.
That's a top 3 Marvel moment.
Yeah, that's why it's 3rd.
Yeah.
So
That's
3.
true. No, I was talking about the storm part itself.
Yeah. Okay.
The Thor part itself is a top 3.
That's
Marvel
super
moment.
awesome. Rocket saying, "Oh, I'm gonna get that arm" or something like that when he's going back and forth. It
so
could
peak.
rank higher. This could be
It's
number
so
1.
peak.
You could these top 3 we could argue all day about the Infinity War. I kind of forgot about the battle on the moon, so I'm gonna go ahead and kind of wrap those together and call that one final battle for me. But they could have both made the top 10 for sure.
My number 3 is something you put criminally low: the Daredevil versus Kingpin.
Interesting. You got the number 3. Huh?
Yes, it's so cool. And that monologue he says to Kingpin is just. It's one of the. I think that's my favorite Marvel line ever spoken. It's so cool.
I gotta go back and watch that scene because I want to recapture that moment because I do remember that moment of that monologue just being like, this is Daredevil. This is what a superhero movie's supposed to be like or show. This is a moment, and I do remember that. So I'm not gonna argue.
That's
that high.
Probably my favorite Marvel scene ever. Not fight scene. I think the other fight scenes these next 2 fight scenes are cooler, but that's my favorite overall scene. You know what I mean?
Sure. It was such a satisfying moment. It was the culmination
with all the build up.
Yeah, with all the build up. I mean, 3 seasons worth of getting there to Wilson Fisk and the true moment of Daredevil discovering who he was, and it was pretty amazing. I'm not gonna argue with that. That's a good number 3. That's probably should have made my top 5 for sure at least. Okay, my number 2 is the Daredevil hallway scene. I rank that higher because, one, it's the first. I'm big on firsts, you know that. It's our first big Daredevil moment, his first true Daredevil battle. It's a single shot, which is always impressive to me when they do those single shot fights. So the cinematography, the music, or there even probably wasn't even any music. It was just the fact that it wasn't always on camera. Like you hear things going on in the other room, and then a guy flies through the doorway.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just overall, artistically, I think it was the best fight sequence I've seen Marvel do. It didn't require CGI. It didn't require all these kinds of special stunts. I mean, I know the whole thing's a stunt, but it was just a very grounded, this could happen in real life fight, and I just loved it.
Another sort of hot take here. I think this one a lot more people agree with me than the Endgame one. Another Spider-Man No Way Home fight scene. because I don't think the final battle is the best fight scene in this movie. When he fights Green Goblin, that is an awesome fight scene. You see him punching his face, and Green Goblin keeps smiling.
Wait, which fight? He has two fights with him.
The one where they're like falling through the hotels.
When Aunt May dies.
Yeah.
Aunt May dies. Okay, yeah.
When's the other fight?
Well, they have a very brief fight at the end of the final battle on the Statue of Liberty,
but
no,
when they're falling through
that was Statue of Liberty. Yeah.
Hotel floors and Aunt May dies. It's such a fantastic
that's a good point.
Fight scene, and like the oh my gosh, I remember when I was in theaters, everything was going normal. You thought all these villains were gonna get cured, and then Spider-Man the screen goes quiet. Spider-Man starts walking around, his spider sense is going off.
Oh, that was so cool.
And then, oh my gosh, it was awesome.
Great moment.
It was
a great moment. Yeah. That is a great battle. So that's your number 2?
Yep.
All right, my number 1, I'm predictable. It's the Endgame final battle scene.
Really?
Because of the fact that it is a culmination of 22 films? How many was it that led into that?
Something
like that.
23 maybe.
And the fact that they took time, and I, by the way, I consider the final battle to be from when Thanos attacks them after they snap the first time. So the when Captain America gets the hammer, picks up the hammer, and Thor's like, I knew it! And then, of course, I'm on your left, or whatever it is on your left, and then they show up, and they start coming through the portal, and part of me wanted to cry when I saw Spider-Man show up for the first time again, and even though you knew it was coming.
You knew it was coming.
But it was still so exciting. I love, as much as I feel like they've had a roller coaster with Captain Marvel, I love that moment when the battle's raging and that ship is just destroying everybody, and then all of a sudden the guns flip around and she comes flying through and destroys the thing. It's got so many great moments. Any one of them could have been my favorite part of the battle. It's number 1 for me.
I think it's funny that Marvel decided to release a Spider-Man movie 2 months after Endgame came out, because that way you knew Tom Holland was going to come back no matter what. But I just like how I stand on Infinity War and Endgame. The Infinity War Battle of Wakanda is the best fight scene ever.
Yeah.
That's one you can't get me to switch. That is a phenomenal fight scene. Oops. It has the scene where Thor comes down's great. You see, well, I don't know how to say it. They like Bombay, is that what they say?
Oh yeah. Bombay or something like that. Yeah.
All I know is whenever I went to like Sky Zone after that movie came out, I was always screaming that. But
yeah, you could easily talk me into flipping those two.
No, and like the aura that when Thanos comes down, he's just destroying the Avengers. It's just so cool. You should have gone for the head.
Oh yeah.
Vision's death. Like,
yes, I was just gonna say that Scarlet Witch, that horribly emotional moment when she kills him, and then they just revert, and then Thanos just reverses it.
Oh
and
yeah,
makes it all go away. It's just like, oh.
And that's where the snap first happens. Just what peak writing
it was.
Do you think every single Avengers movie had at least one of our lists had a fight scene in there. The only one that didn't, actually, Age of Ultron and the first Avengers, neither of those made it on my list, but all four made on my list. Do you think Doomsday will make it on one of our lists?
Very well, it could. I mean, the X-Men versus Avengers, if they let us have that moment, is going to be epic. The Fantastic Four getting in the mix with that's going to be I don't care where Doctor Doom is. I want to see those. I want to see those teams battle each other, and which is funny for me because you know how much I hate superhero superhero.
That's like.
But this is different because it's teams that don't know each other yet. I don't like it when teams are like they're superheroes that are friends and Civil War. I don't like them going against each other. But yeah, when they don't know each other yet, let's bring it on. Let's have the battle. Yeah. Oh, an honorable mention could have been I could have pulled a Deadpool and Wolverine moment. No Deadpool battle scenes made it into our.
No, yeah, I was thinking about the Deadpool and Wolverine scene.
Forgot about.
I should have probably put that in.
Which
there.
one would have? Which scene?
Just the Deadpool versus Wolverine.
Or
all of them.
Or Gambit's fight scene when they're all fighting together.
Yeah, or all 3 of them or 4 of them Okay, I'm just gonna say what all 5 of them, because
There's 5 of them.
the Cassandra Nova part 2. I was more talking about on the bottom when they were fighting.
Oh, that's what I mean. Yeah. So because you had Blade, you had X-23, you had Gambit.
Yeah, you had
Deadpool and Wolverine. So it's 5.
Electra. That's 6.
Did I say Blade already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wasn't thinking about Deadpool and Wolverine because they were already in.
That's true.
Fighting Cassandra Nova.
Oh, that's true. They were. They were mostly fighting while they were holding them up. That was great. That could have made the list. So, what did we miss? What did we get wrong? As always, I know we're not done with the episode, but yeah, just we're about 35 minutes in, just so you know. So
okay.
We're
doing pretty good. This last thing, I thought we needed to go over it sometime. I'm gonna name off the I almost said the first character's name. The character and then their replacement. I know it's not always their replacement, but like their new person that has kind of the same abilities to them.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Same general role.
Yeah, because like I have Iron Man and Ironheart in here, but Ironheart's not replacing him. But you know.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
So the first one I have is T'Challa's Black Panther or Shuri's Black Panther.
Are we saying which one we like better, or like which one would win in a fight?
We like better.
We like better.
Yeah.
Definitely T'Challa. There's not even a question. But what's his name?
Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, Chadwick Boseman. Yeah, he was. I'm one that those movies didn't hit with me super hard. I don't love Black Panther, but I did. Chadwick was awesome. He was Black Panther. It's like that role was written for him.
I think only 4 of these I have the replacement beating it. Most of these, the original's gonna win.
Yeah.
Like Sam. Or, okay, I put it in the wrong order. Steve Rogers or Sam as the new Captain America. Steve Rogers is better.
Steve Rogers.
Sam's a cool character.
Mad respect to Sam because of the fact that he doesn't have the super soldier serum, so that makes him more Batman-ish, and Batman's my favorite superhero, but yeah, Steve Rogers is just cooler.
And then Sam Wilson or Joaquin Torres, something like that, as the new Falcon.
I'm actually gonna go Torres on this one.
Me too. That was one of the 4 I like.
Because I
feel
like he brings more to the table than Falcon did. He repairs all the gear. He's a Falcon. Plus he maintains the gear for the 2 of them.
Yeah.
He's like an inventor. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the new guy.
It's funny because Sam doesn't win either of the things.
Poor Sam.
Yeah. Thor or his new daughter.
New daughter looks better. No, I'm just kidding. He's a pretty good looking dude. Yeah, I mean we haven't seen enough for her to really get much to judge.
We've seen her for like 13 seconds. So.
But honestly, I've only had one movie where I really love Thor.
Besides Endgame and Infinity War. Thor. Ragnarok is the
Fat Thor. I guess those 2 I really like him in as well.
I really like him. I like him in all the Avengers movies a lot. Except
he's fine.
He's fine in the first one. Yeah. In Age of Ultron, I love him.
I don't remember him as much in that one. He's a character that took a while. He had to find that character, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Hulk or She-Hulk? Obviously She-Hulk. Yeah.
No.
Obviously Hulk.
You know, I've gone around and around on this, and I think not on those two.
Okay.
I've become, the more I've thought about it, and the more I've read about what it could be, I've become more and more disappointed in what Marvel did with.
Oh yeah, Hulk. And
in general, like I feel like we could have had a better. I like Mark Ruffalo a lot, and so it's no knock on Mark Ruffalo. I just don't. I feel like the Hulk is too big of a character. They kind of failed with him a little bit.
Yeah. And he just slowly got worse, in my opinion. Even though I like the Age of Ultron Hulk a little better. After that, Ragnarok, there was something about him that wasn't as cool. Infinity War, he lost a battle and then he wasn't in it at all. Endgame, he became Smart Hulk. I mean, that was funny, but
Smart Hulk was funny for like a scene, but then afterwards it started to get, this guy isn't like as cool as he used to be.
And then you saw him in She-Hulk, and he was just such a loser in She-Hulk.
Yeah.
It was, Speaking of Iron Man and Ironheart.
Iron Man for sure. Mad props to Ironheart though. I mean, she overcomes a lot. Doesn't have the tech that he has, but I mean,
this is a lot.
RDJ.
Okay, it's not close, but it's a lot closer than the other ones because I do love Ironheart as a character. I don't love Shuri as a character.
Yeah.
Now this one, I don't really count it as much of a replacement, but one's leaving and one's coming in at the same time. So I thought it was interesting. The Guardians of the Galaxy are the Fantastic Four.
Ooh. I think I'm going to like the Fantastic Four more.
Fantastic Four, so like any day of the week for me.
The Guardians I expected to hate.
Hmm.
And then I saw the first movie and I was like, oh, they're actually really funny. And I love Chris Pratt. But honestly, again, this is why Guardians 3 is just not that high for me. And the movies just, they became samey. The jokes became the same. It just, I don't know. The team just does not excite me the way that I'm hoping. Oh, I'm hoping Fantastic Four will.
Just saying this right now, I know this is spoiling a new episode, but before any of you like punch your iPad or not iPad, I don't know why I said iPad.
Well, somebody will be watching.
I mean, don't punch your iPad if you're watching on an iPad. But before any of you like yell at your screen, he's gonna rewatch Guardians of the Galaxy. So, and I'm rewatching Man of Steel because I always talk crap about that movie.
Yeah, we're gonna give these movies a second shot and see if we can come away with a better. I always say, you say Man of Steel is just a terrible movie.
Yeah, I
say the Guardians is slow. Guardians 3 is slow. So we're gonna rewatch it, and I say there are moments that are too silly for me. So I'm gonna rewatch it, see what I think. He's gonna do the same thing. Future episode. Stay tuned.
Yep. Natasha's Black Widow or Yelena? This is so easy for me. It's not even close.
Yeah.
Yelena. Yelena's such a better character already.
Mm.
I mean,
I did like Black Widow a lot. I know you don't like the Black Widow movie.
I hate the Black Widow movie, but I like
I did like Scarlett Johansson a lot.
Yeah, I like Scarlett Johansson's character, but Yelena's already such, out of all of the newly introduced MCU, she's one of, if not the best written character so far.
Probably the best written, best all around new character for sure. Yeah, I'll go with that.
She's such a deep character. It's crazy. And
she's a scene stealer. Whenever she's on, she's the funniest. She's the most depth. I mean, I just think she's a brilliant actress.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, Florence Pugh is great. And then the last one I have, because I couldn't come up with any other ones. I feel like I'm forgetting some. I actually am forgetting one, so I have two more. And I'm gonna say the one I just thought of before I say the last one, because I have a feeling we might disagree on the last one.
Okay.
Paul Rudd's Ant-Man or his daughter, the Cassie Lang, I think.
Okay, if I have to pick one, I'm gonna say Paul Rudd. Yeah.
Okay, probably should have done a countdown.
Paul Rudd is fun. I don't love Ant-Man. I've never loved Ant-Man. I like Paul Rudd. I really
like his character because he's hilarious. But we have so many funny MCU characters
yes.
that he's just not as cool.
No, he's not. I've never bought the idea that he was just Paul Rudd in general. He was some master thief. That's why he got caught. And now all of a sudden that makes him ready to become a superhero. Like, I don't know. His transformation, the whole like montage when started with him getting punched in the face, which was really funny, by Wasp, and then all of a sudden by the end he's like a superhero now. Like I didn't buy it.
I mean, the movies were hilarious.
They're good movies. They're solid movies. They're worth watching. Well, okay, maybe not the last one.
Maybe not the last one at all.
But they're worth watching.
And then tell me if you can think of any more. But Hawkeye or Kate Bishop? Which one do you like better as a
This
character?
is probably the hardest. I thought Yelena Black Widow was going to be the hardest because I liked both of them. I love Hawkeye and I really love Kate Bishop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cop out. I'm gonna call a tie on this one. I think
tie?
they're both. I think they're both excellent. And if you told me one was going to be the new one forever, I would be happy. And if you told me the other one wasn't, you get the same result from me. I can't pick one over the other.
Really? I think it's easily Kate Bishop. She's just more like. We don't know anything about. I feel like you know more about her character.
In that show. You learn a lot about him in that show. And
like
then,
what?
I mean, he has some really cool moments in the MCU. The diving off the building, the really funny line, the fact that he gets my Batman treatment. He's just a normal dude with a bunch of superheroes, and look what he can do. But then in the show, watching him have to rebuild himself after losing Natasha. I don't know. I really like it.
I just think she's a cooler character. I mean, she's awesome. Like, I mean,
I've got
she
one
was
for you,
like,
by the way, but go ahead.
Okay. She's like, I don't know. I just feel like she's more likable of a character. That's really all I have to say.
Like I said, since it's so 50-50, I'm not gonna.
And I feel like she's a better actress than what's his name? Paul. Wait, no, not Paul. Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Renner. Yeah.
Jeremy Renner is.
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that. Okay, mine. We've done only heroes. Let's do a villain.
Okay.
Thanos or Doctor Doom.
Doctor Doom, easily. Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom is such a better character. He's the best written Marvel character ever.
But we're only gonna get him for 2 movies, possibly.
No, we're not. If Marvel kills him off in Secret Wars, I might have to be a DC fan. I might have to switch to DC. He's the best.
But do you think RDJ is gonna go more than 2 movies, or they're gonna have to do a multiversal?
No, I was gonna say this earlier. I want the soft reboot to have a new Doctor Doom.
Okay. Because I don't think there's any way they can afford to keep RDJ for more than these 2 movies.
I want the new. I want Secret Wars to have Battle World, and then Battle World have like all of the places and be one big, huge world, and that's where the new MCU is gonna take place. And I want Latveria to have a young Victor Von, not young probably, but a Victor Von Doom, and him to grow up, and be Doctor Doom.
Well, I'm gonna pick Thanos. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know enough about Doctor Doom. I don't know if I can really vote on it. I just wanted to get your take on it.
But yeah, Doctor Doom is such an. I mean, besides actually okay, best rated Marvel character besides Spider-Man. He's right behind Spider-Man. I can't think of another Marvel character that I like more.
I did love Thanos. I thought they did an excellent job.
Thanos is great.
The actor was great, and the writing was great. The fact that he changed colors was a little weird. Wasn't he like more of a brighter purple when they first introduced him to MCU, and then he like dulled his color?
Yeah, it's funny looking at him.
But anyway, that was a really interesting segment, and that gets us to about 45 minutes. So
I think that's a good way to cap off the episode.
I took us in, you take us out.
Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next week. We aren't really consistent about the Tuesdays thing anymore, so I'm not going to say see you next Tuesday. See you next week.
Stay salty.